Hello everyone and welcome to Power Express O. I forgot the O on the end of the title. We'll start sitting to do a round of Kapalabhati breathing. Great practice for the spring and winter months especially, when we tend to get a little more stuffed up. I like to do a neti pot right before as well, so if you want the full experience, do your neti pot right before practice next time. Find yourself in an upright sitting position to start practice. Hands over knees, and draw the arm bones back. Connect with the natural flow of the breath. Allow the shoulders to soften down the back. Allow the belly to soften. And then we'll begin by taking a little breath in, and then active exhale for Kapalabhati. Okay, keep on going. And on your next exhale, totally empty of air. Hold your breath up to 10 seconds. Lock your throat. Lift the pelvic floor. You can lock the throat in many ways. Tongue behind top teeth. Slight tuck at the chin. And then tensioning the upper belly, take a slow breath in. Hold the breath, fill with air. Expand your chest. And exhale. And then take your hands forward. Press back to downward dog. And walk your dog, bending one leg, straightening the other. Fingers spread wide, palms push forward. Expand the heart towards the feet. You can move the hips side to side, pedal the legs out. Then take a long, slow breath. And as you exhale, flow into plank, rounding your back nice and slow. And then holding plank, take a few breaths. Play with going forward and back off the tips of the toes so the shoulders go more past the wrists, and then reach back through the heels to go back in space. Going forward and back. Now if you'd like to add to it, as you push off the toes, bend your elbows a little bit, a movement towards Chaturanga, and then go back to plank with straight arms, reaching back through the heels. And then we'll come all the way to the floor and rest in Sphinx Pose. Take your forearms forward, elbows beyond the shoulders. Soften the belly, and see if you can feel the belly expanding into the floor. Draw that same breath all the way up to the chest. Top of the inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, lower your forehead to the floor and bring the hands where the elbows were, Cobra Pose. Inhale, feet to the head, pull back. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale from the core, downward facing dog. Take an inhale to lift the right leg up. And make some circles in the right hip joint. You can contract the left side of the core so the left arm is more weight-bearing, and allow your pelvis to turn to the right, turning to the sky. Potentially stretching the right side of the body more. From the armpit, the lat region, all the way up to the hip. Next exhale, right foot forward to low lunge. You can fold the left edge over for padding. And then move on your breath. As you exhale, lean back, half split. And as you inhale, come forward, bending the front knee. And then continue going at your own pace. You can also add the spinal wave by going into the lunge with the chin tucked. At the very end, lift the chin. And then as you straighten the leg, keep your chin lifted. So the head is the last moving piece. Bowing in at the end of the exhale. And then lifting the chin at the top of the inhale. And then bend the front knee and pause. You might find it nice to tuck the chin in that posture. Press the left hip forward, right hip back. And breathe. Feel free to wiggle the left knee further back if you aren't feeling much. And one more breath. Half split on the exhale, sitting towards the back heel, straightening the leg, and breathe. Flex toes to shin. You may feel a really nice stretch in the back of your right calf. One more breath. Inhaling, bend the front knee. Exhale, downward dog. High plank, inhale. Low plank, exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale from the core, downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the left leg and bend the knee. Make big circles in the left hip. Load up more through the right shoulder by allowing the pelvis to turn to the sky, turning to the left. Lengthening left side body. Big circles. Exhale, left foot to low lunge. Feel free to fold that right edge over for padding. Inhale to bend the knee. And then lean back on the exhale, flexing toes to shin. And then continue exploring the Vinyasa. Feel free to wiggle your right knee further back. And a few more Vinyasa. Moving into the lunge with a tuck of the chin. Head is the last thing to come up, and then go for it. And last Vinyasa. Inhale, lunging, knee over ankle. Feel free to wiggle your right knee back as we hold the posture. And you might explore looking to your navel, tucking the chin. This can have the effect of dropping the tailbone a bit, helping to create length in the front of the right hip. Maybe it's a stretch in the left leg. A few more breaths. And then leaning back. Flex left toes to shin, lengthening into the calf. Quadriceps strong. Slow the breath. Next, inhale, bend the front knee. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lift the chin. Tuck the chin to up dog, inhale, and then go for it. Down dog, exhale, and breathe.
I feel like you're policing my chin. Let it do whatever it wants.
I am the chin police. Bend the knees, look to thumbs, lift the chin. There we go again. Step or jump forwards. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, head to knees. And then inhale, come all the way up, lifting arms overhead. Exhale, arms at sides, samasthitihi. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, bend your knees, reach forward. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, lift the arms, look thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, look towards navel. Inhale, look up. Exhale, Chaturanga, step or jump. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot forward, back foot flat. Look to your navel. Inhale, roll up through the spine. Look thumbs at the top. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, left foot forward. Look to the navel. Roll up through the inhale, and then lift the chin. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breath. One more breath in. And then exhale to round your back and bend your knees. Jump or step forward. Slow inhale to look up. Exhale, fold in. Bend the knees. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale, Samastitihi. Hands to the heart, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Round 2. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forwards. Lifting the head, inhale. Option to bend the knees, push into your hands. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, right foot, warrior 1. Inhale, roll up. Look thumbs. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, down dog, left foot forward. Look to navel. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the shoulders. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Explore the spinal wave again. So as you exhale, round your back into plank. Once you get there, lift your chin and inhale to down dog. And the stage 2 is exhale, plank all the way to up dog. Once you get there, inhale, lift your chin and draw the hips back. So it's a bit different. It's like the reverse of how we usually do it in sun salutes. Exhaling, plank all the way to up dog. Grip with the fingertips. And then settle into a few breaths of stillness in down dog. And just imagine a mini wave, even as you're in down dog. Exhaling to draw the ribs in a little bit, drawing the front ribs in, and then inhaling to more of a back bend, heart to feet. That's it. Exhale, ribs in, and inhale, heart to feet. Last one. Next exhale, bend your knees, look thumbs. Inhale, jump or step, and then look up. Exhale, fold, look towards navel. Bend your knees. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, standing tall. Hands to the heart, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, push into your hands. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, right foot forward. Warrior 1. Inhale, lift the shoulders to lift the chin. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, left foot forward. Inhale, look up to thumbs. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your heels up and then bend your knees out to the sides. Full exhale. plank on the inhale, and then back to bent knees on the exhale. We'll call this position downward frog. Big bend of the knees, hips out, and keep on exploring, springing forward and then flowing back. If you're ready for the next step, you can hop forward into frog legs and hop back. The key is that you're hopping your hips behind your hands. So you might actually land in a squat, or you might catch yourself in midair and shoot the legs back to downward frog. That's the next step. Let's see how that feels to jump forward and then hop back. And when you're finished, you can take rest in a squat or child's pose. And so that's some really good strengthening for the psoas connection that connects our legs to our trunk. Same connection that most people use to learn a headstand. Go ahead and interlace the fingers now. Come onto the forearms. And we'll set up for Shalabhasana or forearm frog. So fingers interlaced. You can start by lifting the head off the floor. Lift your knees and turn your hips out, pressing the heart towards the feet. And then explore straightening the legs a little bit and curling in from the core to bring your shoulders over your elbows or beyond them. Bending the knees to press the heart to feet, and then straightening the legs a bit to come forward. So you can continue playing with those actions. If you are comfortable with full Shalabhasana, go for it, holding headstand. For those of you in headstand, I welcome you to keep one leg up and bring one leg down halfway. Squeeze the inner thigh muscles, and then switch. One leg up, other leg down halfway. Once that's feeling pretty steady, you can add moving into wide legs before switching sides. So legs wide, and then one leg up, one leg halfway down, squeezing the midline. It's a great little warm-up as well. It's like doing all your standing poses, but on your head. Works in forearm stand as well. When you're finished, come into a squatting position. So we'll plant the soles of the feet, taking the feet a little wider than hip width, and then bow the head towards the chest, lengthening the back of the neck, and let the forearms flow down towards the floor, relaxing and lengthening the back of the spine. And then lifting the head, lift the heels, crow pose, Bakasana. Bend the arms and lean in. Chaturanga on an exhale. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Inhale to warrior one. Exhale, warrior two, take a longer stance. Inhale, lift the right arm. Exhale, side angle, right hand towards the floor, left arm forwards, 5 breath. It could be on either side of the foot. Reach long through the top arm, lengthening left side. Inhale up to warrior two, and then lunging on back toes. Exhale to twist, hovering your left knee by the floor. Take the left arm outside of your leg, lunging on back toes. Top arm up to the sky or hands to prayer, your choice. If you'd like to do a full or half bind, go ahead and take the right arm behind the back. Left hand reaches for right fingers or wrist. And as you exhale, look down, hands to floor. Drop your back knee and walk your right foot to pigeon position near the left side of the mat. So you can come onto the right shin. Slide the left knee back a little. And take an inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, folding over the shin. If you'd like to add to this posture, you can try pressing the foot and left hand against each other, creating a gentle opposition in both directions. And then walk the hands in. Press back to downward facing dog, lifting your right leg up, bend the knee, and make some circles in that right hip joint. Then come onto the tips of the fingers as you lift the knee, or move into Wild Thing, landing the ball of the foot off the left edge of the mat somewhere, off to the left side. And breathe. Try to keep the right heel raised up, and continue extending the hip. Back to down dog with the right leg up. Bring the right knee towards the left arm now, and straighten the leg off to the side for fallen triangle. Left arm up to the sky, stacking shoulders, and breathe. So it's basically like a side plank, with the right foot off the left edge of the mat. And then looking down, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Go through a vinyasa, inhaling to plank, exhale to chaturanga, inhale up dog, exhale down dog, and step the left foot forward. Inhale to warrior one, gazing up to thumbs. Exhale, warrior two, looking over your left fingers, longer stance. Reverse warrior on the inhale, left arm up. Exhale, side angle, left hand to the floor next to the foot. Gazing to top thumb, reach long through the arm, strong through the legs. Strong in the glutes, inhale up to warrior two. Lunging on your back toes, exhale to a spinal twist. Help the right arm outside of the left thigh, hands to prayer, half or full bind. Helps to hover the back knee pretty close to the floor to get into that bind initially. Next, exhale, lower the hands and set up for pigeon. You can walk the left foot over to the right side of the mat, lower the right knee and slide it back. On an inhale breath, lift the heart. And exhale, fold over your left shin. And you're welcome to explore pressing the sole of the foot into the right hand, creating a gentle resistance in both directions. And then walk the hands in. Press up to downward dog. Lift the left leg and make circles with the left hip. Come onto the tips of the left fingers and then land the ball of the foot into Wild Thing. Keeping the heel raised. Extend the hip. Strong in the glutes, strong in the hamstrings. Come back to downward dog and lift the left leg on an inhale. Exhale, bring that left knee towards the right shoulder. Straighten the leg off the right edge of the mat and pick up the right arm. That's it. Shoulders stacking and breathe, strong in the core of the body. Helps to go on the inner edge of the back foot. And then back to center, plank pose. Lower to the floor, and we'll lay down for Shalabhasana. So you can spread the arms like wings, legs together. Inhale, lift everything up. Squeeze the inner thighs, lift the legs, lift the arms, and breathe. Strongly squeeze the inner thigh muscles. Strongly lift the legs and try to straighten them. Lift them higher, try to straighten them. And we'll go right into fingers interlaced variation. Interlacing the fingers behind the back, pull through the arms, lift everything up again, and breathe. Shoulder blades squeeze as we try to rotate the shoulders inwards just a little bit. You can also think of trying to pull the palms apart while squeezing the shoulder blades. And exhale, release the pose. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, from the core, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge. Interlacing the fingers, point through the index finger, and with an inhale, reach the arms back by the ears, keep the chin tucked, neck neutral, and then reach back as far as you can, engaging the core. You can explore bending the front knee more. If you are really comfortable here, you might release the head back and reach towards the back foot. It's kind of like Kapotasana. Keep drawing the left hip forward, right hip back. Wow. Exhale to let go. Beautiful. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, left foot near the hand, low lunge. Interlace the fingers, pointing index finger. And with an inhale, reach the arms by the ears. Head neutral initially. It's going to help you connect with the core. And then once you're maxed out, feel free to drop the head back, lift the shoulders to the ears, and breathe. And Sophia is showing a more intermediate variation, a little more bendy. And then slowly let go, move through your vinyasa. And we'll meet laying on the back for wheel or bridge pose. Inhale through sitting. Exhale to lay down. Bend the knees. Loop the shoulder heads into the floor, place the hands. And with an exhale, lift the hips to your choice of back bend. Scooping the tail towards knees, lengthen the low back. Even though the legs are about hip width or wider, think of squeezing the midline, working the inner thigh muscles. For those in wheel, you can touch the top of the head down and then come up for a second round. Option to walk the hands closer to the feet. And again, touching the head down. Option to do a third round or take rest on your back. And whenever you're finished, you can go into windshield wipers with the feet as wide as the mat, letting the knees go side to side. And then come back to center, draw the knees in, Crossing the ankles, roll forward and back. And we'll go into Camel Pose Ustrasana, our last back bend. So legs are parallel. Squeeze the inner thigh muscles, even though the legs are about hip width. Draw on the low belly and take an inhale to lift the heart. Hands can stay outside the sacrum or exhale to catch the feet. Lifting the shoulders to the ears, you can release the head back so the shoulders support the head. Otherwise, tuck the chin. A few more breaths. And slowly come on up. Good. Take the hands forward. Step back through a vinyasa. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale to up dog. And exhale to downward dog. Paschimottanasana, forward bend. Inhale, bring the legs out in front, legs together. Exhaling, reach for the feet. Inhale, spinal wave. Lift the chin at the end. Exhale, fold over, leading with the chin. Option to bow the head in at the end. And you can use this posture to either lengthen the back of the spine or the back of the legs. One more breath. Inhaling, slowly lift the chin. Exhale, cross the legs for a vinyasa. Inhale to lift up or step back to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through sitting. And with the left leg out in front, exhale, right foot to inner thigh for Janu Shirshasana or half lotus with the option of binding right arm behind the back. Reaching for your left foot, inhale to look up, and exhale, fold forwards. One more breath. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, release the posture. We'll switch legs. Take the left foot to inner thigh. You can use an exhale to bind if you're in half lotus. Inhale, look up, holding your right foot. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Deep breathing. Inhale to lift the head, and then exhale, full lotus if that's in your practice, or simple crossed legs. And we'll sit up tall with the hands over the knees, taking 5 slow breaths. Get tall through the crown of the head. And then lowering the chin towards the chest, lift the heart, and slow your breathing. Keep a little drawing in below the navel as you inhale. This is like the mini version of Uddiyana Bandha, sometimes grouped together with Mula Bandha. There's this little inward suction that contributes to that sense of drawing energy up the spine as you breathe in, from the root through the crown. Allow the effort to become more and more relaxed with each breath. And take a long breath in. Hands over heart center, hands together. Exhale. And we'll close with a chant of Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Long breath in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you all very much for waking up with us today and practicing. Peace, everybody. Treat yourself to a nice relaxation if you have the time. Otherwise, thank you very much. I hope you find the opportunity to come back to your breath throughout the day. And we're going to do our Ashtanga class a little bit later tomorrow. So I'm actually going to do it at 7:30 to 8:30. So a little more of a sleep in, which means better lighting. Thank you all so much for joining us. Peace, everybody.